Yo, what's good? This is Ike with the Mega Academy channel. It has been a while since I made a video, but finally decided to do it with this this little update. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. First off, I think it's an okay update. Nothing, too crazy happened. Actually, these walls. Let's go find a base that has them. If I can get out of here. Go to top players. I'm sure you all have max walls. Visit. So they changed the walls from electric blue to like this. It's literally a lava wall, basically. Personally, I think it matches the town hall a lot better. I don't think they look bad, actually. I prefer it to the. I'd say I prefer it to the blue walls because I mean they didn't match or make any sense whatsoever. The only thing I don't like is you'll see in the corners how the lava. I guess it's like a skull and the lava is falling out of its mouth. Where is this lava falling to, first of all? And then second, you'll see on any corner those lava things with the lava skull, whatever things, they all face the same direction. And so you kind of have like a wall on top of lava falling into like a crack in the wall or something, and it doesn't quite look right. But that's a very minor detail. I'm sure most people will never even notice, but whatever. That, and they've added 25 more walls. That's great, defenses will improve, but man, now I have to upgrade more walls, and I hate upgrading walls. As you can see from my base, Town Hall 10, and my walls are still, what, level 8 for the most part? Level 8 for the most part, yeah. Got some level 9s in there. But yeah, so that's that for the walls. They finally added a tiebreaker into the game. I think the tiebreaker is super important. They should have done this a long time ago, but finally the tiebreaker is based off of clan war percentage. So whoever does the most percent damage to all the bases at the end of the war, if the stars are tied up, then average destruction wins the war. Glad they did that. I mean, it's about time. We've had so many ties and it's been really annoying. In hindsight, I don't know if we would have won or lost all those ties that we've had, but we will from now on. The next thing, let's go ahead and look at the spells. So they changed up the lightning spell, the poison spell, and the earthquake spell. I'm gonna go in order from the ones I think are most, or from least important to most important. I think the least important is definitely the lightning spells. Let's see. So they added a level 7 lightning spell. I don't think that's a big deal. It's really not going to do. I mean, it does more damage, but what is the point of even using a lightning spell at this point in the game? So I don't think it's really going to help much for Town Hall 9s and Town Hall 10s. Maybe a Town Hall 8 will be able to, capitalize off of that lightning spell. Because at Town Hall 8, you do have a lot of people who want to use dragons to take out the base, and so they'll lightning one air defense. Those lightning spell, the bolts will now, they strike closer together. So each lightning spell technically will do more damage to a single air defense. So it does make that a little bit easier and makes the lightning spell more consistent in that regard. But again, as far as Town Hall 9s and 10s, I think the lightning spell is still pretty much irrelevant. Who knows, I could be wrong, but that's my opinion for now. The earthquake spell, personally, I think the earthquake spell is cool in that 4 earthquake spells will take out any level wall. And what I think is really dumb about these earthquake spells is when I first heard about them, I thought they were going to be legit, so I started upgrading my earthquake spells to level 4. I wanted to max them, so I have earthquake spells level 3. Complete waste. There's no point in upgrading earthquake spells. With this update, what they have added is that the spells do diminishing damage to the buildings, and actually, will do more damage to the buildings now. But again, I don't think it's that big a deal. The biggest thing with the earthquake spells is that they can take out a wall. But even a level 1 earthquake spell, 4 earthquake spells takes out a wall, any level wall. And if you max them, it's the exact same thing. It would have been better if they made the change to where, let's say, as you increase the level of your earthquake spells, you need fewer earthquake spells to take out a higher level wall. But that's not the case, so keep your earthquake spells at level 1, max them, it really makes no difference. Now with the poison spell, so Clash of Clans is definitely a precision game. You have to be very accurate in your troop placement and your spell placement. Now with this poison spell, what I think, I'll go over the changes first off. They've made it so that it increases in damage over time, and that damage increases exponentially. So before it did a set amount of damage once they were in there, now it does less at the beginning and more at the end. That is a pretty big change for the poison spell, and I think it makes it a lot better if you're good at placing your spells. Next thing, it reduces not only the moving speed of defending troops, it also decreases their attacking speed, which again I think is pretty big. So with these changes, basically what happens is I don't think it's necessary to lure defensive CCs at all anymore. If someone rolls with witches, wizards, archers, anything like that in their defensive CC, we all know by now that a poison spell is completely going to destroy that clan castle in pretty much no time at all. Now with this change in poison spell, what happens is those wizards and witches and stuff, they'll actually survive a little bit longer than they would have before. But the difference is, with it doing damage over time, if you place that poison spell in front of where the defending CC is coming from, so basically, let's say you have a golem going in, and that the defensive CC is going to run towards that golem. Before the troops even start coming out of that CC, or right before, if you place that poison spell right there, you will then have the defending CC troops run into the poison spell, maximizing the time in which they will be in that spell. What will end up happening is, as the poison's damage increases over time, those defensive CC troops will actually die on the way to your attacking troops. So it really makes it a lot easier in which you don't have to lure the CC out. Now of course they're not going to take out anything like let's say like a Valkyrie or a dragon, but a max poison spell actually will take a dragon to less than 1/4 health, which is a ton of damage that a poison spell can do. So you can imagine, anything that's not like a dragon, a giant, a Valkyrie, a balloon, it's pretty much going to get destroyed by the poison spell still. And then something like a dragon actually will still take a lot of damage to a poison spell as long as you place it right. So I think those are the biggest changes. They also went ahead and they changed the free spell. Lava Hounds don't attack air troops. I don't think the Lava Hound is that big of a deal. It will, it'll have some effect, but not that big a deal. Attacking troops now engage defending troops from a further distance. I think that's pretty good. I'm actually happy about that one. Oftentimes, I'll have like a wizard or my queen will just be shooting a building. The enemy CC will be attacking my golems or my king, and my ranged troops are not doing anything to fix that situation. So hopefully that corrects that issue a little bit more, as well as sometimes you use the defending CC to funnel your troops into the base. So pretty good there. Now the biggest one there is definitely I think the free spells. There have been so many times that I've seen a dragon come out of the the defensive CC. Just because with the poison spells now everyone runs dragon and balloons in their CC. So many times I've seen air troops come out of the CC and they're next to an inferno, and I want to freeze all of them right together at the same time, and I get that inferno, I get a couple Teslas, sometimes I even get the queen, but I don't get that the dragon, I don't get the balloons, and they still do some damage. So with the free spells, freezing ground and air, I think that's a nice positive. So definitely looking forward to all those updates. And we'll see how it plays out. Thanks for watching and take care.